lot of new faces on both sides. 7 newcomers this year for Longwood, which won 9 games last season, but was 8-10 in the Big South. They're picked to finish 4th in their conference this year. There's Turner, strong to the basket, as she has liked to do, and the rebound for Amari Robinson. Robinson. And here come the Lancers. Front court, Malaya Brown. Out high, homecoming game for the woman with the ball. Feeding inside, Ann Hamilton Leroy, but knocked away, the Seneca native. Excited about this game. We'll talk more about her as we go on. Close on the feed from Harris. Past couple of days, Amanda Butler's team has worked on handling pressure. What a pretty feed. Robinson, Elmore that time could handle it and finish for the 4-0 advantage. Now trying to work inside. Brown will fire, though, from the outside. Can't get it to fall. Battle for the basketball. Eventually, Elmore comes away with it. Tigers turning it over. Leroy tries to reverse on Elmore. Rejected by the Tiger junior. And Robinson by herself. First on Elmore, junior from Fostoria, Ohio. Cluse defending Leroy. Brown back to Leroy. Now on the wing, Ariana Ship Davis, second team all-conference in the Big South. First bucket of the game for the visitors. But once again, Robinson all by herself. A lot of ties to the Sunshine State, where their head coach is from. Free throw line jumper. Not going to go down. Brown tries from the left wing. Essanabalu went for the save. Back over to the Tigers. Just into the game for the Tigers, Mackenzie Kramer, as well as Danielle Roush. Back to Kramer, the Lehigh transfer, doing what she does.
Great job by Roush.
Trying to continue that here in the ACC.
Great skip pass to set up that wide open 3.
Bone, soft touch.
Had something on that pass to create enough time for her to get that shot off. Excellent job.
Bailey Williams giving it to Ship Davis. Can't get it to go. And also, Amani Freeman sets the screen for Roush. Here's Cluse. Strong move, and she'll head to the line.
That's that aggressiveness we were talking about earlier right there. Maddie Cluse aggressive on the defensive end, Daniel Barber, but also aggressive taking the ball to the basket.
Former player at Florida, which leads us to the other connection in the building. We'll talk about more as our telecast goes on. She was a teammate of the Tigers head coach, Amanda Butler, for a couple of years with the Gators back in the 90s. Whitehorn quiet so far until then. And now 11 of 17 on the free throw line after transferring from Pitt. And a steal by Harris. And an easy 2.
Great job breaking on the ball, anticipating the pass. And well, that's a great job. She just baited her into throwing that pass.
6 steals on Harris this time, the pull-up. Battle for the rebound. Essanabalu couldn't bring it in for Longwood. Whitehorn controls for Clemson. Harris, right past Bone. Inyang. 13-point game. Tigers race out to an 18-3 lead in the contest. Again, breaking the pressure. Ship Davis defending Harris, who finds Freeman.
Anytime you give up that baseline drive, something bad is probably going to happen if you're a defender.
McIntyre trying to shed Ott, lost the handle, but right there to clean up. Essanabalu.
You think we'll give her an assist on that?
Perhaps. Her first bucket, now the steal by Brown. Around Ott. And Whitehorn controls for Clemson. Whitehorn inside. Freeman again.
Sharing the ball very well.
Ship Davis coming up on 2 to go opening quarter. And the rebound, Inyang.
Man-to-man 3 quarters now.
Whitehorn on a wing. Nia Valentine loads up. Harris. Crossover. Shot clock under 10. Elmore, she's been shooting more threes this season. Robinson keeps the possession alive. How about Valentine? 1,000 for her career. Took her a while to get over that hump, but a couple of quick threes. Tigers up big after one. Knocked away, Valentine the steal. Goes right past the defender, Williams.
That's 5 in a hurry. That'll boost your average.
Right in front of the bucket. Again, the freshman, under 15 seconds to go. Tigers will play for a final shot. Just the kind of start they needed after that rough game Thursday. Here's Valentine again. Feeling it.
Feeling it without a doubt. Well, we're able to get the ball off the errant shot.
Unable to finish inside. Valentine, Robinson. Quick move. Now Elmore. Elbow jumper from Michaela Elmore. She could try to schedule a game here in her final season as they come play Clemson. Right near her hometown of Seneca. Tigers forcing another turnover. That's 9 for Longwood. Off balance, out of sorts, but able to finish is Cluse in the arena in that game when the Tigers face the Bulldogs. Ship Harris trying to get something, or Ship Davis trying to get something going for Longwood, and previous mark of 31 as the most points ever in a quarter scored by Clemson. Steal by Adriana Ship Davis, spins around Kramer in a nice finish.
That was just an example by Davis.
Well, they came in forcing over 21 turnovers a game, so you know that against some of the teams they played out of conference so far, they've been effective. Kramer, and she'll head to the line.
Quick release right there. Great pass by Valentine. Feet ready.
Leroy driving. Bone gets it to go.
Usually things are not going to work out well for you.
Robinson for 3. Inyang dominating inside. Whitehorn cleaning it up.
Keep it alive. Inyang
to the high turnover stat. Strong pass, Robinson to Roush. Kicks it to Ott. And suddenly things have cooled off from outside. Ship Davis. Leroy out front. And Ott pulls it in. Tigers still 62% from the field. How about Roush? That's where she hit her first made bucket for Clemson last Sunday against Mercer. Or rather, a third team out of the Big South Conference, having already played and defeated Winthrop and Charleston Southern. Bone, baseline jumper. Nailed it.
It's like a 2-3 zone versus out of bounds.
Quick pass, Robinson. Down low, Freeman.
Good ball reversal into the high-low there.
Jumper not going to go. Ott runs it down. Amari Harris just checked in. Whitehorn inside. Skips it. Ott. Rebound coming down to Francis Ulysse. Ground defended by Whitehorn. Ulysse over Robinson. Good defense. 5th-year senior. So perhaps face the Tigers' Mackenzie Kramer in a Patriot League game. Kramer from Lehigh. 1 of 2 to make it a 49-16 game. Coming up on 2 to go before the half. Cluse. Shot clock under 10. Ott from the left wing. Madi Ott caught the front of the rim and it wiggled down. Davis. Bone. Inside Ulysse. Comes back out. Elmore on the rebound. Strong drive, Harris.
That was created by the double stacker screen by Freeman and the last one by Elmore.
54 points in the opening half. Not often that Clemson has a 38-point lead before the break. Brown with the bucket for Longwood. Ship Davis driving on Elmore. Use the glass.
Clemson's going to set up in the horn set here. Probably get a 3-point shot from Madi Ott.
Seconds winding down. Elmore blocked under the basket.
Well, that was another great pitch ahead there for the assist and the layup.
McIntyre. Elmore. Robinson. Bullet pass. Strong move on Francis Ulysse for Amari Robinson.
Good help side there by Day Harris.
McIntyre feeding it. Ulysse, strong move. Nice reverse.
Very good
by the 6'1 freshman. Tigers have the 58-18 lead at the break. Leroy, the Seneca native, burying the baseline jumper. Elmore the rebound. Roush pushing the pace. Robinson, the feed for Whitehorn.
Unselfish play there by Amari Robinson. Great pitch ahead. Perfect pass by.
Yeah, Valentine off the bench. Hit a couple as they built the big lead. Off another turnover by Clemson. Strong move. And Hamilton Leroy, and 7 rebounds. Should be counted on to help inside. Ulysse, the freshman. Nice move, couldn't get it to fall to Leroy, but the addition of the 2 freshman post players, their head coach thinks is really going to change the look of their team, especially once they get into conference play. Valentine, inside Freeman, working on Bone. Scrapping for the ball, Inyang. Leroy, pushing ahead, Brown. Inyang above the free throw line. Good touch. Keep an eye on ClemsonTigers.com for the details as the week goes on. Clemson women's basketball with reason to smile for what they've been able to achieve so far. Pull-up jumper and Hamilton Leroy. All Big South performer, we see why. Nice touch. Valentine right into the hands of Williams. Ahead to Brown. One of the few times in the game that Longwood's come up with baskets on consecutive possessions. Tigers led by 40 points at halftime. Valentine looking for another 3, and she's got
it. Great job on the skip pass there by Ott.
11 points. Robinson with 10 for Clemson. Bone hung up by Freeman. Tries to drive inside on her. And again, Inyang got a hand on that and disrupted the flow. Roush, no look. Ott in the corner.
And a good job in transition with a no-look pass down to Ott in the corner.
To go up 74-33. Under 2.5 to play in the third. Williams changing hands. And Longwood will keep. Freeman. Valentine. Kluse. Baseline kick. Harris. Valentine. How about a 4th 3? Couldn't get it to go. Leroy the rebound. Did a nice job boxing out Kluse.
They're doing a nice job setting Valentine up for those 3s.
Nice pass inside. Brown able to find Taifu Esanabalu.
Longwood gone to the 2-3 zone now.
Kramer thought about the shot and said get to the Kluse. Harris on the wing. She'll try for 3. Using the glass against the Tiger guard.
Great skip pass. And there she is.
24-7. Here's Leroy out front. Soft touch. She's picked up her scoring in the second half. Give her 9. Under a minute to go, third quarter.
Maybe the energy coming from the Longwood cheering section, which is mostly Seneca residents.
Harris. She'll drive to the bucket. Day Harris continues a good scoring game.
Just very, very active on defense. Look at her.
McIntyre trapped. Inside move, Ulysse around Harris. So you're up by 40 points plus in the final quarter. But a lot of value can be gained for both teams. But Clemson, especially on a beautiful pass, can use every minute of game action to grow. Coach was not happy with their shoot-around this morning. For a team that was needing to have a sense of urgency as Bone gets the roll. Harris going for a 20-point game.
Good job right there, finishing with the shot.
That time McIntyre able to finish at the basket.
Still in that 1-2-2 zone. And that's where you attack, the middle of the zone, because
Whitehorn slightly right of center, but she gets your point. Fourth Tiger in double figures. 10 points for Whitehorn. And McIntyre in front of the hoop. Playing college ball. Her sister played at Temple. And she defends now. Whitehorn going inside. Bone got a hand on it. Longwood. And then eventually law school for her. Whitehorn. In Yang. And she couldn't get it to go. Chip Davis lobbing. Elise driving.
Away from the defender, though. Very good pass into her. That was a very good job of throwing away from the defender.
4 points for Luis. And the offensive rebound, Eno Inyang.
It's holding her. It looks like it might be a tooth.
Ugh.
Or a contact, maybe.
Hopefully it's a contact. McIntyre. McIntyre now with 14 points, lone double-figure scorer for Longwood. Whitehorn. Kramer.
Very active on defense.
Pump fake, Whitehorn, pull up. That's her game.
That's her game. You are so right, Pete.
Harris tries it from the outside. Amari Harris, part of a much deeper Longwood team this year. Kramer. Tigers getting close to 100 points in the ball game. Good ball movement and a nice finish. Clemson rolling. And then Arkansas Pine Bluff. Madi Ott from the corner.
That don't happen very often.
No, it doesn't. McIntyre, the best scorer in the game for Longwood. Harris across the lane. Oh, what a nice little move.
Nice
Pretty
job.
spin around Elmore. Coming up on 5 on the shot clock. Harris from the right elbow. Inyang battles, and Freeman comes away with a rebound in some cases.
Getting paid guarantee money for Clemson today, I'm sure.
Off the miss by Kellerman. McIntyre. Runner. Couldn't get it to go off the glass. Rebound, putback try. Couldn't go down for Asanabalu. Ott adds to her day, and the Tigers pass the century mark. Steph Harris kicks on the wing, and a 3 goes down. Fondy Simmons back in the game, one of their subs. Manalo lost the handle. McIntyre. Kellerman trails the feed and the finish by Harris. Good work in transition by the Lancers.
My rule in transition for the ball handler is if they're in the driving lane, you pass. If they're in the passing lane, you drive. That's exactly what happened on that case.
Manalo coming up shy. McIntyre out on the wing. Davis can't get it to fall. Harris can from the baseline. And Amanda Butler's team bouncing back from a rough Tuesday night in Columbia, improving to 4-1 on the season. Longwood falls to 1-4. Clemson winning it 102-61.